all my owlets. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm doing okay. So I told you a while back that I had ordered a vacuum sealer so that I could, suck the air out of the bag and seal it, make the yarn flatter, so it'll be cheaper to ship. Well, I got the vacuum sealer. I had ordered it from AliExpress. Here it is. It's very light. And I recorded myself opening it and plugging it in and trying it out, and it doesn't work. So I thought, what am I doing wrong? I read the instructions, which weren't that clear. So I went on YouTube, watched a couple of videos. The only thing I was doing wrong was I wasn't letting it heat up, because it has the sealer, so it needs to heat up. All right, plugged it in, let it heat up. I thought it wasn't heating up. So I tried it anyway without it. I thought maybe there's some heat in there and I just can't feel it. No. It wasn't heating up. The vacuum part worked like a couple of times and it wouldn't work again after that. Did not seal the bag. There's a vacuum and seal button where it vacuums out the air, and then you just leave it alone and then it just automatically seals it. Well, no, it didn't work. And then there's another button here where you seal only. That one doesn't work either. Take a look at this. This is the one to not order on AliExpress. I'm not even going to put the link below unless you want to know which one not to order. I don't know. Maybe I got a dud. I don't know. Because I did read some of the reviews and they're like, oh, it works great. And, I don't know. Did you guys actually try it? When I plugged it in, the lights came on. But yay! Well, it doesn't even work. So anyway, I put in for a refund, and they wanted to negotiate with me. No, I just want a refund. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. That's AliExpress online. I've never had a problem with them, I don't think, or have I? I don't think. I've gotten my money back for a couple of items that didn't arrive when they said they were going to. They arrived after, a while after I got my money back. Then they show up. But I've never had anything that didn't work. So anyway, yeah, I recorded the opening of it. I recorded, showing you guys how it works, and it wouldn't work. And then I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Watched YouTube videos, and so then I thought, okay, I gotta let it heat up. And so then I did that for a while, and then started video again. This is how this machine works. It was a waste of 2-3 hours on Tuesday, because that was gonna be Tuesday's video. Oh well. So that's why I'm telling you that. I got it because I had talked about it, that I had ordered one. So I got it and it doesn't work. Okay. So what am I wearing? What am I wearing? This is my jewel cowl / infinity scarf that I put up yesterday. I put up a tutorial. This is the one I showed on the video, in the pictures. And but I made a sample out of a gray, just plain gray yarn in the video. Well, you designers out there, do you get obsessed with your own pattern and you just start making them and making them? I do that, yeah. This is the same pattern. Maybe it's because the design, the stitch design is still fresh in my mind. Maybe that's why I just keep making them. Because I do that with other things too. I like, sometimes in tutorials I will make 2 of the same item to show you what it looks like in a thick weight yarn and then a thinner weight. that was getting to be too much. So, but any of my designs you can make in whatever weight yarn you want, whatever fiber, you know, whatever you want. Experiment. Use your own creativity. This one's a cotton blend. I believe it's a wrap, like three of them held together. Well, I made cakes with them. I went through this cake phase where I was taking really thin yarns and putting them together, 2 of them together or 3 together. Like this is three of them together, and then making cakes and making my own unique colorway. Yeah, and you guys were doing it too. I saw, well, I can't remember if there's any pictures in my Facebook group. I know you guys were caking up your leftover yarns and making pretty cakes, instead of having all those little balls laying around or a bunch of just, you know, big bunch of yarn that just looks messy inside of a bag or whatever. You guys are caking your yarns up like crazy, and some of you were putting your pictures in my Facebook group, which was awesome. Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, I had all these little balls of yarn around, and I was thinking, you know, if I caked them up, I'd want to use them. I'd see them on my shelf and be like brand new yarn that I didn't have to buy. I already had it. I just made it look pretty. I don't have any back here right now, but I did have some in other videos sitting back there. So that's what I did with this one. I put, here, let me just take this off. I think it was 3, it's a wrap. And so it makes a thicker yarn, so it's easier to use. And I just put them together. There's the gray ones. There's gray and red, dark gray, light gray, and red. And I think it's just the gray ones that are sparkly. I'm not sure if you can see that. But these are just a cotton blend. So this is my own unique colorway. Yeah, so of course I made another one of these scarves or cowls, whatever. Isn't that pretty? I really love how it turned out. Okay, so I made that one. I don't even know how many yards, because it was you know, just 3 different ones together. But I did use a 4.5 millimeter hook. I kind of wish well, it turned out nice with that hook size, but I kind of wish I would have made it in a a bigger hook so it's more loose, but it's really nice. And you know what, even though this is mostly cotton, when it's doubled up, it's going to be warm. Believe me, because I'm sweating. All right, so then like I made that, I started it the night before last, late, and then I finished it in the morning. So it doesn't take long at all. And I started another one this morning. And this one, let me just turn this the right way. I'm on the 2nd row, and these are cotton, cotton blend, yes, 45 cotton, 55 acrylic. And it's a wrap, rainbow, and I have 8 strands in here. And I think normally these are 4 strands, the ones that aren't plied together. Pretty sure they're 4 strands, but I have 8, so I must have put 2 together. Maybe 2 of the same color. I don't even know. I know this says nautical on the label. So it might have been 2 nauticals I put together. There's blue in here, and there's, good thing I have a stitch marker in there. Would have unraveled. There's blue, like a light blue, and then I think it's a dark blue, really dark blue. Yeah, really dark blue, I would say. And like there's 8 strands. So I put 2 balls together, It's a wrap, rainbow. And so it's easier to work with, I think, when it's thicker. Some people love the really thin yarn, and I've worked with it too recently. And once you get going, I don't find it too hard to work with. Just getting started, you know, with your chain, just, anyway. Second row of this one. And I think it's gonna look really neat once I get past these dark colors. It looks neat in the dark colors, but then once I get into those lighter colors, that's gonna be, you know, how it's gonna, you know, it'll go from the dark to the light. And I think it's gonna look really neat like this one did, the red, and then down into the grays. I love them. So if you guys haven't seen that tutorial, I'll link it below so it's easy for you to go to if you want. And I think these would make great Christmas presents. That's probably what I'm doing right now, making these for Christmas presents. I'm just on a kick, I guess you would call it, making these. And so easy, so easy. Such a beautiful stitch, but it works up so fast. And look, it's on an angle. And it's just so easy. I love it. I love it. Okay, what else was there? I'm sure there's other things. Oh, this one I did go up a hook size. I'm using a 5mm with this one. But this is only amounts to 2 strands, although there's 8 tiny ones. So yeah, so there's gonna be, oh my goodness, tutorials. I've got them in my head right now. They've been there a while. One's been there for a year. Yeah, gee whiz, it's festering up there. And then, okay, there's that one, and then I got an idea for another one the other day, but I still have lots in my head, and I need to get them out. I need to get them done, you know. It's hard when you're a one-woman show, though, and then you take care of the whole house too. It's just, wish I could hire, you know, somebody to clean my house at least, and maybe do my yard work, and maybe run my bath. I need a pool boy. I don't have a pool. I wouldn't mind a pool boy. Oh my gosh. All right, so on that note, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for being with me here today, and I just love talking to you guys, and I will hopefully see you all soon. Oh, Cindy the crocheter gave me this board here. Thanks, Cindy. All right, you guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.